All right, and this is another one. People are gonna like this one. Zenitsu versus Inosuke. Zenitsu versus Inosuke. So Zenitsu versus Inosuke, I have season 1, season 2, and season 4. They weren't in season 3. That was the Swordsmith Village. They weren't there. They weren't involved with that. Um, they weren't trying to get involved with 5 and 4. They weren't doing that. But they were there for other shit. So when it comes to season 1, these two, I have the strength going to Inosuke. He's an animal, y'all. He's just beast breathing. That's my boy and stuff. He's he's outside, you know, taking in like the animal experience since he was young, and he still is. But he's still like, fucking shit up, standing on business. Um, and speed goes to Zenitsu. Lightning breathing, it's lightning. Like he moves at the speed of lightning, y'all. Let's not fuck around and shit with the speed. We know he can do that. We know that Zenitsu can do that. Let's not fucking fall asleep and think he's slow. Durability goes to Inosuke though. He's willing to take more hits, I believe, than Zenitsu is. That being said, though, Zenitsu has better endurance. He's been in like longer fights type shit. And then intelligence goes to Inosuke. He understands the task to kill some demons. We cannot like run and cower. We have to take these things on and other things. If we need help, that's cool too. People can come in and help. Even though he rather do shit himself. He's still like smart enough to accept some help. Whereas Zenitsu is like kind of cowery. If he knows he can handle it, he handles it. But if he don't, like he just is like, oh my god, I need somebody here at all times with me, until he gets in his mood and he's cool. But Zenitsu does have more experience than Inosuke, because he was learning from a Hashira or from a lightning Hashira, and that's how he got the yellow hair. He was climbing up in the tree and he got zapped by lightning and shit, and he got that's what gave him his notoriety, not his notoriety, but what got him yellow hair and people know him like that. Close skills are Inosuke. Um, like I said, he's willing to get dirty a little bit. Um, Zenitsu has range skills. Um, he can summon lightning and shit. That's range skill. Um, Recoup goes to Zenitsu, uh, and then the hacks go to Zenitsu as well. He has lightning breathing. One form, but that one form is so you know when he uses it fucking right. Like he's a like specialist at that specific breathing technique. Like nobody has that shit better than him. Environment goes to Inosuke, as he likes to be outside with it at all times. He is not scared and other stuff. However, after running all that shit by y'all, Zenitsu does win, but barely in season 1. Now season 2, that's a different. What's the other stuff? Um, and now calm down, y'all. It's cool. Strength is still Inosuke. Like he's still, strong. He always makes sure, and he was the one to tell them. He was like, we don't cry about Rengoku's death and other things. We have training to do. We have to not fuck around. We have to make sure we're strong enough to, handle this shit next time. And then Tanjiro was like, yeah, you're right, Inosuke. It was Inosuke that did that for him, and he got to it. He got to work. Believe that, y'all. And you know he was standing on business best he could against Daki and all them. And speed goes to Zenitsu still. Still a speedy motherfucker. Didn't change anything. Zenitsu's lightning is fast. Durability is Inosuke though. Still in season 2. Um, endurance goes to Zenitsu, as he was the one trying to take off Daki's head the most. I mean, Inosuke was too, but Zenitsu was moving too fast. And other things. Um, intelligence goes to Inosuke. Um, Experience goes to Zenitsu, and close steals go to Inosuke. Range skills goes to Zenitsu. Recoup goes to Inosuke. As I believe he healed up better after all that. And it's crazy too because Inosuke got fucked up by Daki. But he was able to like next time like she hit him in the chest, like she tried to hit him in the chest again to like fucking kill him, but he was like he dodged that shit. He was like he moved that bitch out of the way like bitch I ain't falling for that trick again. You know, I'm cool. I'm still here like that. Um Hacks go to Zenitsu, and environment goes to Zenitsu. As an entertainment district, he didn't like going undercover as a woman, but he liked the fact that there was people around. Believe that, y'all. Zenitsu gets like more comfortable when there's other people around. Even though there was a demon on the loose, he was still kind of like he was scared, like as usual. But you know, more people around, he's like okay, you know, da 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 da, and you know, Inosuke was doing other things. But so in this scenario, Zenitsu still wins. Um, but and this is where people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Season 4, the Hashira training arc, right? So strength goes to Inosuke. Like I said, Inosuke, when he goes to work and trains and he sticks to it, and he doesn't give up. He's just like, you know, we have work to do. We have to train until this date, and then after that, we go after these demons, and it's like, you know, eating time. You know, we're gonna fucking kill these demons. Um, Speed goes to Zenitsu still. Uh, that's never gonna change. Durability goes to no, Inosuke. Inosuke has durability, and then endurance goes to Inosuke as he like was training. But um, Zenitsu was like bitching the whole time. He was like, "Oh my god, you know, we have to train with these guys, and these guys are doing training with us. Like, oh my god, you know." He was bitching about it. Whereas Inosuke had to like, you know, let's get this shit done type of attitude, because in the long run it will help us out. You know, and that's why he's also smarter than Zenitsu. Intelligence goes to Inosuke. Experience still goes to Zenitsu though. As I told you before, he was trained by Hashira. He's familiar with the like training and shit too. That's why Zenitsu's also like, oh, I've trained with an old man Hashira, but like these Hashira are like, and that's why he was like, oh my god, since I've been around this stuff, like I'm like, oh my gosh, not you know. But the close skills are Inosuke, and the range skills are Zenitsu. Recoup, Inosuke. Um, Hacks go to Zenitsu. Zenitsu got the hacks. And then environment goes to Inosuke in this season. Because he was loving the Hashira training. He was like, let's go, let's get some more. Um and with all that being said, Inosuke wins in season 4 if they ever broke out in a fight. Because Zenitsu would probably be pissed that Inosuke would be pissed that Zenitsu ain't doing training, and then he would just like fucking like fuck his ass up. But like when it comes to the missions and shit, you know, that's when Zenitsu gets on his shit, and it's a closer fight between the two. That's what that tells you. But during that arc, that's the only time that because Zenitsu he won 2 of the 3 scenarios, y'all. It was Zenitsu. He won season 1, season 2, but season 4 goes to Inosuke. Just watch those seasons, and then you'll be like, I know what he's talking about, or maybe you still won't, but. Stay cool corner because I'll make some more Demon Slayer shit. You know, only on Wednesdays though. Y'all have a schedule planned for this shit. But stay cool, corner y'all.